Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Barbara Radzevicius and I'm Bondi Quilter. On my channel I mainly talk about quilts, quilt making and all the fabulous things that go into making a quilt, and hopefully some helpful hints that will make quilt making so much more fun, and maybe some things you haven't thought of before that just make the whole process a little easier. I love making quilts. I love looking at the fabrics. I love buying fabrics. And the beautiful threads are so lovely and easy to quilt with, especially I do big stitch quilting. And yeah, it's just, I think big stitch quilting just makes the whole quilt and any pattern you want to make pop. I think it's just lovely. And it's like art, isn't it? I mean, you can draw anything you want on a quilt and it looks beautiful. I also talk about knitting. I love knitting too. I especially love fair isle knitting. And yeah, it's just lovely. I love those sticky wools, the Shetland spindrift wool and all the lovely colours that are sort of nature coloured colours. I love muddy colours. I just do. And yeah, I sometimes do some sewing too. I love making dresses. I have one pattern that I make. I have made multiples of the same pattern. You know how it is when you find a pattern and you just love it and it just goes together so easily, and you can do it practically with your eyes shut. Although you really do need need to think about it. I know exactly how much yardage I need, and yeah, so I might make a couple more dresses for summer, and I might pass on a few dresses that I've made. We'll see. Anyway, that's what we mainly talk about here, and today we are talking about quilts and quilt making, especially English paper piecing. And I will also take you and have a look at a beach. I think maybe Bronte Beach this week. It's just the next beach along from Bondi, and it is lovely. The whole coastline is just fabulous. We have had some weather, a big low pressure system last week and this week, and it's snowing in the mountains. So it has been a nice cool snap. It doesn't snow here in Sydney. We are 33 degrees south, but in the highlands and in the mountains above 1,000 meters, it does snow occasionally, and we get the cool breeze from it. And it is my favorite season, winter, autumn and spring. They are my favorite seasons. I can wear my jumpers. This is one of my Felix cardigans that I made, which is actually a cardigan. And yeah, you know how it is when you find something that you really like, and it's, I don't know whether I could wear it out anymore, but I probably will. And it is this beautiful blue, brown wool. I think I used whole super soft together with maybe their mohair, titicaca maybe. And it is just so soft and beautiful, but it is growing and I don't mind. It just feels like one of those comfy blankies that that you wear, you know? It just fits perfectly. Anyway, that's what this episode's about, and here is what we're going to talk about. Let's jump right into this. This is the last block that I've added. I need to make 3 more of these cubes, and then some half. So what I will do is, you know, my paper template that I've got for this pattern, I will just only make half of the block, and that will make it really easy, and I will trim off all the pointy bits that I will have left on the edge and make it nice and straight. I don't want to cut it. I just want to make it so that it's reasonably straight. But yes, so this is my last block. I haven't ironed it yet. I should have ironed it before I put it in, but I didn't. And yeah, really happy with how it's coming along. I love the colours in it. And here's the back. We're interested in the back. But yeah, so I'll show you how it looks on the floor out flat. It's coming along. I am very happy. It is a long-term project, but I will have it finished by the end of the year. So we will take the papers out then. We'll have the top finished by then. We'll take the papers out together and see how many we have, a nice pile of them, which will be fun. It'll take me a few hours to do that. I won't bore you with 2 hours of taking papers out, but... And the colours in it are just lovely, aren't they? All blue, blue and white. Yeah, let's have a look at it on the floor.
No right to do so. Our father wanted papering and passed it was waste. And called the paper hangers in and so he made some paste. He got some rolls of paper, a ladder and a brush. And with me mother's nightgown on and it he made a rush. When father papered the parlour, you couldn't see half a paste. Dabbing it here and dabbing it there, there was paste and paper everywhere. Mother was stuck to the ceiling and the kids were stuck to the floor. You never saw such a bloomin' family so stuck up before.
Okay, let's go and have a look at the beach now. Bronte Beach today, and it is lovely. It's a beautiful day, weather's great, and my knees are starting to feel better, so that's a good sign, isn't it? Let's go, friends. This is the road down to Bronte Beach. It's beautiful. It's like a 1920s beach. That was really, really special. We saw a pod of whales. Well, we're thinking they're whales. Hopefully they are safe. They could have been dolphins, but we saw spouts. A lot of old surfers down there having a look, so so special and so unreal. Wow. There's a lot of footage of the surf and the whales or dolphins this morning in this episode, because I could have stayed there all day and just watched them and, you know, talk to everybody going past about how unreal and how gorgeous nature is. So I hope you enjoy, and it's so fun. Unreal. That was so amazing. We are so lucky. Whales or dolphins? We're thinking now dolphins. Hopefully they will come up in the footage and we will share it with you. Wow, cockatoos. We're back home now. It was an exciting event, I must say. When we were at Bronte Beach, there was a whole pod of dolphins. We're thinking it's dolphins now. And at first I thought it was whales, which would have been super exciting. Dolphins also are very exciting because there was a whole pod of them, must be about 20, just off the waves. So, but my camera skills are not what they should be, and it was glary, so half my footage was taken of me instead of the scenery. John took some nice ones of the dolphins or whales, I'm thinking dolphins, and I've included that here. And also I've also included some footage of Kitty watching Helen's podcast. Helen, you had some birds on, and my cat, Kitty Levine, was so interested. She was glued to the TV watching the birds. And it must be the bird sounds or something, but she was so excited and so interesting. She's glued to the TV. I've got some footage of that too. So hope you enjoy the beach scenery. And Kitty's got a new house too, by the way, and I'll put a picture in of that too. You watching Helen's TV podcast, Kitty? There she is, and she has lovely things in her garden that interest you. For the month of September, starting 1st of September, it will be my birthday month. My birthday is the 3rd of September, and I will be having a giveaway. So everyone who leaves a comment in September will be included in the draw at the end of the month, and we will see what we will have for a giveaway. I have been collecting really nifty things that I've made and that I've purchased over the last year for my birthday giveaway, and I think they're fun. And so I hope you will be in it to win it and join me in the excitement of September. Leave a comment, friends, and I'll leave more info about the prizes as we go along. So be in it to win it, friends, and September. That's it for this week, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. So happy to see you. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And in the comments, let me know where you are viewing from. It's so interesting to hear where you live and what the climate's like and what sort of crafting you do for your specific type of climate, because I know that the things that we make are influenced mainly by the climate, aren't they? So that's it. And I'm just so happy to see you. And I really appreciate everybody who comes to visit me. It's great to have visitors that come and visit and have a chat with me about quilt making, knitting, and sometimes my cat, she loves it. She's got a new house. Not a new house, a cat house that I bought her, and she really loves it. So yeah, we're all good here. I hope you are all well. Stay warm if you're in the north, and no, you don't want to stay you don't want to stay warm if you're in the north, but it will soon be getting into autumn, won't it? And knitting season, quilting season. And if you're down here with me in the southern hemisphere, spring is just around the corner, friends. So see you soon. Bye, friends.